Okay, so maybe you've seen Haley Isaac's channel. Maybe you've watched a couple of her terrible, stupid videos that everyone hates and no one likes, and people just watch it because they hate it so much. It's like a car wreck. Maybe you saw this one really particularly stupid, terrible video in which she reviews her boyfriend's clips, which just so happens to be me, against my will. I figured she obviously just made that video super satirical and obviously never gave me, fair scores because she wanted me to retaliate with this video, hence me making this video of me being super unbiased. I'm certainly not gonna do any favors to her because she's my girlfriend, and we're just gonna review her her clips. We're just gonna be as unbiased as possible and clickety away and see what we like, see what we don't like, and we're just gonna jump right into it because why talk about how I'm gonna review it when I'm just gonna review it? So here we go. We're clicking this first video. This trick sucked. Stupid trick. Dumb. Everything about this sucks. 0 out of 10. So, okay, she's doing a switch no comply front shove in that first trick, and then switch backside big spin no comply after it bounces off the ground 7 times. I was watching her try to figure this trick out. It's actually in one of my YouTube videos, and it looked like she had no idea what she was doing. I'm going to be completely honest. It looked like she was never going to land it, and then she figured it out, and she did a bunch of them. As lucky as it looks like she got on that trick, that was not luck. She did a bunch on my phone and a bunch on her phone. And then the straight no comply to nollie no comply was actually my idea. She also did a bunch of those too. She ended up putting the worst one in here, I think. She did a couple that are in my YouTube video that has already come out where she rode away, like she didn't come to a stop. So because the second trick was my idea, she gets at least a 5 out of 10 because my section of it was 10 out of 10, but then she has a part, that's the first part, 5 out of 10. I imagine most people clicked off before they even got to my suggested trick. Let's look at what the comments say. This made me so very happy. I don't know why. Jason's not really one who lies, but there he is lying. Here's Candy Jacobs, very renowned female skateboarder, absolutely crushes it. And she says, say what fire? So, obviously she wants Haley to burn. And I don't think that Haley should burn. It's not that deep, but I do think that she should be whipped with a tail a couple times. And then my friend Fitzdegram, who local Baltimore legend, Joey Fitzpatrick, he says, we river dancing now, exclamation point, question mark. I think he was genuinely concerned, like, are we doing this now? Is this skateboarding? Because it's not. And let's just fix this real quick. Fixed. Okay. Going to the next clip. Let's see what we got here. Her no complying 3 boards. I'm not going to lie, that is, super rad. I know that I'm that's already 10 out of 10. She already has her 10 out of 10. When she was, riding that thing, she looked so secure on that board. That thing was insanely awkward, and she did that in a couple tries and did a couple of them. Look how high she got that thing off the ground. Look how far she has to step down. Everything about that's awkward. It was proper. It bounced off her thigh. She landed solid. That board has, a tendency to really topple over. Daddy Chatty says, ha, ha, ha. Narjan says, damn, I need to use riser pads. Haley always complains about not having riser pads. She had a complete that she lost or something like that. It had her favorite riser pads on it. And even though I've been in the room where people try to give her riser pads, she'd rather complain. I think she's just looking for an excuse for strictly doing no comply tricks. And then, of course, Sergio with the heart eyes. You can have her, Sergio. I don't want anything to do with her. She's a terrible person. Okay, here we go. This clip. Ollie up backside big spin. That was awesome because it was my suggestion. And she was pretty stoked that she did it. And then here she comes, the second part of the line, also doing my suggestion. No comply to fakie. Minor toe drag right there, but that's a lot of me suggesting a trick. So honestly, if I'm being super unbiased, that's an 8 out of 10. That was a really good line. Especially because she was trying to no comply earlier and couldn't land it and then just did it in the line. Jason Parks once again, that was awesome, and that spot looks awesome. Once again, he seems to be lost. This is not my page. I can understand how we could get us mixed up. Crux Truck says, dang, that was amazing. Of course, lying, because they sponsor her. 3 people liked it, and I'm sure it was all Haley Isaac. Let me fix this real quick. Okay. Backing out. Okay, next clip. Haley Isaac revealing a lot of skin. By the way, I think every clip so far I filmed. So, that's great. So this is a fakey little spin heel flip where she does a full cab and the board does a half cab heel. A very, very disgusting trick. No one should do it. She did manage. I'm trying to like be mean, but it's hard. She did do it well, and that hip's kind of steep. But due to the fact that I like to try to keep my channel PG, and she's showing a whole lot of skin, and the guy in the background is completely shirtless, we're gonna give it a 2 out of 10. Yeah, not a fan of that. Here we go. Sam Tabor says that was sick, and it is. It's disgusting, and I don't know why she thought she could get away with posting it on the channel, but she most definitely did. Ruby Lily also wants you to die in a fire. Tech Queen, I'm assuming they are referring to your ability to edit your YouTube videos to not look like the terrible person that you actually are. She is pretty tech savvy. She edits out a lot of her just more controversial wordings and facial expressions, and just her in general is just terrible. And let me fix this. Okay. Moving on. Here we go. This clip, I filmed this, and it was also my suggestion. Man, I can't even roast these without roasting myself. So, rock, shove, rock, which I've never seen anyone else do. I think it's possible that someone else has done it because everything's already been done. But she was the first person I definitely ever saw do this trick or think of this trick. And then my suggestion came in, hey, why don't you take that already pretty, like, cringy trick, but that it has a high difficult level, and add more cringe and more difficult to it, making it the ultimate perfect storm of really hard to do, no one should do it, but you did it, wow, why'd you do that? Daddy Chatty saying straight magic. I don't even know what to say about that. I guess they've been friends for a long time, so he probably has a lot of sympathy for her. Tiger Lily, very good filmer. When I went on a trip with 1031, this was our filmer, really rad person, definitely a fan, and a very talented fingerboarder, actually. And another person trying to set you on fire. Okay, this video is already fixed. Don't have to click this, but just for satisfaction reasons. There we go. Okay, next clip. This is her falling. I already like this. This might be 10 out of 10. Oh, by the way, the last clip, 6 out of 10. Sure. Her falling. Gap skater, that is accurate. Owl, that is also accurate. Let's say we're doing a solid and never celebrate early. Was she already celebrating? Oh, because they know that I'm celebrating the fact that she's a terrible person, and we're going to the next video. I don't even remember liking this. I'm like, fixed. Okay, that's like kind of like color correcting to me, like taking the red out of the heart and making it like a whole clip. So here's another no comply trick. Once again, my suggestion. I want to say that she did this like in 3 tries. It is, you know what? I might be, I consider myself a person who likes to do tricks that no one else bothers to do because they're so stupid. And sometimes they're like more difficult tricks. And so it's just like a corner of skateboarding that no one's going to bother to go to because they don't want to put that much effort into a trick and have such a little payoff. And I'm realizing how perfect Haley is for me because she also kind of does that in a lot of these clips. So here we go. No comply front shove, no comply front shove, down a 2 block. Basically, no comply 360 front shove with extra steps, no pun intended, because she's putting her feet on the ground, stepping, and also it is 2 steps. Sergio, heart eyes, like I said before, she's all yours, buddy. Whoa, that person is lying. Scape, I don't know who this is. I love your YouTube videos. Okay, well, okay. I'm gonna block that person later. Here we go. Oh yeah, that clip gets 10 out of 10 though, because I suggested it. She's scoring a lot higher than she scored me, that's for sure. Okay, so this clip, honestly, that 360 flip, she did it pretty fast. She just learned fakie hard flips and she roasted it. And so that hubba, that little 3-stair hubba, we went to that park with the intention, in fact, I made a YouTube video about it, of we're gonna switch tail slide that hubba. I suck at switch tail slides and I'm scared of them. Haley's fairly new to switch tail slides, but she's been doing them just like a little bit, just like playing with them. And I could not make myself switch tail slide that thing. I don't even think I tried it once. I was like, I'm not even comfortable like bailing it down something. So she switched tail slid it relatively fast. The first couple that she actually went for, she was a little scared at first. But then to add insult to I'm gonna keep this part in here because I'm not editing this video. Insult to injury, she big spinned out, and she did it twice. The first one she did was off camera, and she actually it was a little bit better than the second one. She might have even filmed 2 on camera, so she might have done a total of 3. She's a terrible human being. Daddy Charity says the fakie hard was so perfect. Was Spencer right here, Mr. Nigeria. Whoa. Like, why would you, stab Dan in the back like that? I thought you guys liked the French kiss. And we don't. Well, she does. I don't. I hate kissing her because she's a bad person. And that clip gets 1 out of 10 for being rude. Here's her falling a bunch. She posts these because she knows that they do well. Because no one wants to see her succeed. Not because she's an underdog, but because simply she is a dog. Just a terrible dog. And Christian says, Dan would have cried. And I did. I cried filming all these clips with laughter. It brought such joy to me that she was just dying. That last one, look how blurry that is. A little selfie clip. That one looked like it sucked. When people do that like flatline thing and their like pelvis, is that right? Their pelvic area bounces off the ground and like that's the first thing that hits the ground. That is always a bad slam. And there's Kelly with a little cameo taking that slam. Make this a reel. I don't think Haley's ever posted a reel. Neither have I. We like to keep it real by not using reels. That's just us being stubborn, though. Maybe she has done a reel, but I don't. I don't know. It's not even that I'm that anti-TikTok. I just don't like reels. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way they loop. Personally, not the best. I know that Instagram pushes them pretty hard, and they get more views, but I don't know. I'm just that's me gatekeeping myself. That's me being an idiot. That's me literally being like, oh, Revive, stupid. But like in the Instagram world, that's just me being a child. Here we go. Haley Isaac, flat ground with a crazy setup for 360 flip. Also showing so much skin. I don't even know how she didn't get. I'm gonna report this one. Can I report this? How do you report this? Here, I don't think I can report this. So do I? Copy link, share to go to post. Oh, should I just unfollow? Yeah, I'm gonna report and then unfollow. Your sexual activity. Geez, can I just click all of them? Oh, sharing. Wait, I don't want to get in trouble for falsely reporting her on. Yeah, you know what? I can't even do that joke. I don't even want to, but I can do this. Fixed it. Okay. Okay, moving on. Oh, she did all the frontside flips up to 0 gap. Which one do you think took the longest? The answer is I think it was the regular frontside flip. I think that one, she did it off film, I think, first try, and then when it came time to film, she struggled a little bit. And then I think the fakie frontside flip one was the one that she thought she was going to have the most trouble with and did pretty fast. I could be completely wrong on that. That's how I remember it, though. Let's see what's going on here. Nollie big flip up Euro gap. I decided doing nollie big flips up stuff. That's pretty cool that she did it before me. For beating me to the punch, that's 0 out of 10. Frontside 360 is my favorite trick because it is 2 of 2 tricks that I can do. I only have 2 tricks, and both of them are frontside 360. So there she is, stepping on my toes again, actually. -4 out of 10, which gives her a grand total score so far of stupid face. This is kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyways, where the points don't matter, and I don't know, like I'm an old white guy trying to remain relevant, with the exception of, what's his name? God, why can't I think of the other guy on that show? He's the one, he's like a clean comedian, and then he did that thing with Dave Chappelle, and then he got in trouble for it. Now, he didn't get in trouble for it, but like since he has such a squeaky clean image, I think he like lost some sort of brand deal because of it. I don't know. Here's her stepping off her board and making it flip a bunch. She actually also planned... No, she didn't. I think she was trying to 360 shove at it, and it did a flip. Maybe I'm wrong. I think that was on accident, though. And someone's, fire, burn. She's kind of a witch, so that makes sense. What's this clip? I cannot backflip to save my life. I have issues with that first trick, or the third trick, actually. Front tail, shove it towards the ledge. That trick just looks gross. Here's her doing her frontside flip. That nose grind was probably really easy for her. This must be an edit to some YouTube video that she had come out. I'm not going to read some newish tricks from the past YouTube video. Nose manual crossing down. She's been getting good at nose manuals. Nollie backside flip off that Euro is pretty ridiculous. That Euro gap is terrifying. I don't even remember seeing that switch no comply. Back to switch. She's good at switch. She's good at slide crooks. That was awesome. She just Vero flipped over Kyle's board. Good job, Vero flipping over Kyle's board. Okay, moving on. What do you think this is? Some sort of no comply garbage? What do you know? Some sort of no comply. I'm not even, you know what? I'm sick of these no complies. No more no comply reviews. I'm sick of them. They're just dumb. Blunt nose stall, revert. Is that the single? I'm surprised she posted this. What being a girl skater is actually like, link in bio. I don't think it's like a girl skater to make me so angry with such poorly executed trick. Ronnie Jones, though, fun fact, does do this trick and he makes it look real cool. He does like a blunt and then smacks his nose on the way in while he's reverting, and it looks incredible. I wish my girlfriend could do such a thing, but instead she's going to stall for 3 hours and revert out like a child. What is this clip? I don't think I've seen this clip, but evidently I have. I liked it. Wall ride on. Ooh, ow. Wall ride to hill bomb. I like the part where she fell. Face smash into car evasion. New street skating video, link in bio. I don't think I've watched this video. We don't watch each other's YouTube videos, like, ever. And in the very rare case that we do, we certainly don't finish them. Because usually we're in each other's videos. But that one, her street skating, I kind of want to watch that. Maybe I'll watch that. Obviously, the link to her video roasting me is also in the bio of this video. Switchback 270 over hip. I can't say anything about that. That was incredible. She did that so good. And then does it regular, another trick that I can't do. This might be my favorite thing I've seen so far on her Instagram today. She has other stuff that I really like. Maybe I'll find time to go back to my favorite clip she's ever posted. I doubt it, though. But yeah, that switchback 270, there was like no pivot. What an awkward trick. Like, that shoulder wind up is so proper. That trick is insanely difficult. 11 out of 10. Being such a softie. No, she sucks. Negative 14. See, like, this is obviously a no comply trick. I don't care about Euro gap skating. This is a straight no comply down the 2 block. We're avoiding those. What is this? This is the video where she skated with Eunice, aka Not Cheetos. No slide big spin on that is pretty sick. She's done a lot of tricks on that hubba. That hubba, like, kind of sucks. Ooh, she is a good dancer. She got sacked by her skateboard. That was great. I don't know. That 50-50 back 180 out looked a little bit like she didn't do it. She also clipped on that 1-footed nollie, as she should have, because that's not a trick. Hold on. Let's see if we really think that she rode away from that 50-50 back 180. Wacky weather inflatable tube band. Actually, I just want to watch her sack again. She fell riding. Look, I don't know. I don't think she pulled that off. I think that she edited that to make herself look better. Lord knows I'm not going to watch that YouTube video to find out, and neither should you, because she's a terrible person. The only reason I'm linking her video of her reviewing my clips is so you can watch my clips and see how fucking sick I am. Let's see what's going on here. I filmed this, backside nose grind. She learned that trick really fast. Nollie, big spin, no complaint. Like, stop. We get it. You can put your foot on the ground and hope the board does stuff. See what we got here. Switch 360 flip to no comply. She's like God switch trays. I wish she would do them more, because she's good at them. A cameo right there. I don't know if that was switch. Full cab, kick turn, revert. I guess we'll call that last one. Manual, no comply 180 out. Kick flip over someone that wasn't her. Seeing other people skate that aren't her. Very upsetting, because it reminds me of all the things that I'm really missing out on when I watch her skate. Boardside Hurricane is a trick that I think I suggested her to learn it, and then she did it right away without deck rails. I use cheat sticks, as she pointed out in every clip on my YouTube channel. I mean, every clip on her review of my Instagram. I remember what that clip is. I don't care about it. That's her doing a big spin heel. That's her doing a really terrible no comply. So I think this is... Oh, it's just a really good nollie full cat flip. It's not the clip I thought it was. So she did all the great flips, which is a little spin flip. Basically, you do a 360 and the board does a 180. She did that trick every stance over hip. And she said the fakie one was the hardest. Which I think the fakie one's flip's kind of natural. The nollie one would be really awkward. Like a nollie backside flip, but you spin nollie backside 360. I think that would be crazy. But evidently for her, that wasn't the struggle. What do we got here? You know, I thought for a second that it wasn't going to be a no comply. And I thought wrong. Big flip over that. Someone really cute filmed that. She also did that really... Oh, look, it says, not a no comply. How can you acknowledge your own flaws and do nothing to fix them? This is the fundamental basics of just a toxic relationship with yourself. Nothing to better herself. Very upsetting. This is actually a really cool no comply trick. Not because of what she did, but the fact that she popped out early. Switch no comply 180, front nose grind, pop out early to right away for in slow mo 2 seconds. 2-second rule. Not even 2 seconds, actually. That's really, let's be honest. 1 Mississippi. Not even 1 Mississippi. Doesn't count. I take it back. That clip sucked. That's her learning board slide popovers. She learned that. Oh, I think this is the great flips. No, this is her doing a great peel. Backside. Actually, that's called a Lodi spin. Yeah, Lodi spin, because Brian Lodi did that trick without flipping his board, like a backside 360 where the board does a 180. And I think people were calling it Lodi spins. It's a little bit before my time, but yeah. He did that, and that's what that's named. So we'll call that a Lodi heel. Or Chris Cole did that trick down a double set in France, but we're not going to call it a Chris Cole. Her on the ground, so I'm assuming it's another falling montage. Here we go. Switch 360 flip over a very difficult hip to skate. Not that we went back to this park 3 times for her to get this clip, but she tried this trick over this hip 3 different times that we were at this skate park, and we would joke that she was going back for it for that reason. But if you skated this park, you know that it is very difficult to flip your board over or skate switch, because it's like the further up you go on a hip, the easier it is to pop your trick because you have more time on the bank. But with this thing, the further up the hip you go, the more quarter pipey it is. And the lower you are, the more jagged it is. So it's like not good transition at the bottom. It's kind of like kukunky at the bottom, but it's like mellower, but then there's less surface. And then you go further up, you're basically doing a switch 360 flip over like 2 wedge quarter pipey things, which is just really awkward. So the whole thing is just laid out not the best for really doing your tricks well, but it's fun to skate. We end up skating that thing a ton. I keep looking like as if the camera's over there, but I know it's right there. Just my phone's facing the way that I'm not used to it facing. Yeah, that was pretty sick. Let's see, what else do we got? Terrible no comply trick. What's this? Front 3 into this. I decided I'm not injured anymore. So she had a knee injury that's been bothering her for literally all of these clips. And it's just come and go, come and go. Like, it bothers her every single time that she skates, but some days are better than others. And I think this is one of the first days that she was really like, you know what? Actually, I take that back. This clip is insanely old. This might be when she was actually coming off of a different injury, so who knows? But she has been struggling with the knee injury for a while. Is this all the great flips? That's all I want to say. Yes, great variety pack. There's the regular one, which is easiest. The switch one I think would be very difficult. The fakie one I don't think would be that bad. And the nollie one I think would be insane. That one seems like it would be so awkward. I hate those pants so much. Worst pants in the world. She wears them despite me. And should we say that this is going to be the last clip? Or should I just keep going? I don't know. I feel like I can keep going. I don't know. We'll see. This might be the last clip. I really like this straight switch no comply. That is an insanely difficult trick. Back heel over that. Back heel's kind of her flip trick. She needs to do that down something because she can do them really consistently. And then straight no comply at the end. I wish she reversed the order of that video, though. I wish the last trick was the switch no comply. Because I think a lot of people will see that and not realize what her stance is immediately and think that it's a regular no comply. So my critique of that, I haven't been fixing any of these, have I? My critique of that is the order of the clip, but 8 out of 10. Slappy crooking that ledge. I think this is a kickflip manual no comply 180 out that she selfied. She did that pretty good. She probably should have saved that for a video part. That spot's gone. So at the time, like, she was like just starting to like get more comfortable with manuals, and I remember seeing that clip and being like, oh, like she's really progressing. Not that she hasn't been progressing like the entire time that I've known her, but that was like a decent step forward. Oh, I like this line. I think I suggested every trick for this line. Fake it frontside flips over hips. Me and her relate on that. No comply up the 2 stair, not using the bottom stair to pop it. Like, that was a legit no comply. And then wall right down a 2 stair. Everything about that line was pretty great. It's a front board pop out. Did she do a front crook pop out on this? Maybe not a front crook. Oh no, I was way off. Fakie 5-0 180. Oh, this is sick. Manual back big spin. She did that a couple times. She got really mad that day. I think she might have ended up focusing her board that day. She kept like landing this not good. Like the big spin out she'd land and then like tic tac all wild, and it just wasn't working out for her. But I stuck it out. I kept filming and she did it. So I get full credit for that clip. You're welcome, Haley. Her no complying that double set. And you know what? I feel like we're gonna end this now on this clip right here. back big spin out of that was pretty sick. We actually went there 2 days ago, and she tried something else up that. And last time she was trying something really ridiculous up that. She was trying wall ride. It's not a wall ride. Steep bank ride, shove it, late flip. And honestly, I think that would have been pretty cool to do. I hate late flips. I hate these sort of steep banky things. But the combination of those two things that I hate make one positive. So yeah, if you want to watch Haley's review of my clips where she is much meaner than I was, I ended up being kind of nice. I didn't even mean to be kind of nice. I went into this trying to be so mean, and it was very difficult because sadly, against my will, I actually really like Haley. So maybe this is actually my mental warfare, though. Maybe I'm trying to like kill her with kindness and make her feel really guilty about being so mean to me in her video. And then that's like, the psychological warfare side of things. Then she's just like, oh, and then she cries. And then I just reap the benefit of her tears by drinking them and feeling great about myself. So yeah, Haley, ball's in your court. And we'll say that this is the end of the video. I don't even know how to stop recording this thing. Where is it? Is it up here? No? Anyone? Okay, if you know how to get me to stop recording this, leave a comment below. How do I get out of this? Oh, it's right here on my thingy.